This is the Excellent Sports Adventure.
Well, they had already clinched an Olympic berth, but the Canadian men's basketball team was looking for more, facing Slovenia for a chance to reach the Final Four of the World Cup. Kelly Olynyk finds R.J. Barrett. Barrett with the massive cram. He had 24 points. Slovenia made a late rally after Luka Doncic got fouled out, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander takes care of business. Tough hoop and harm. Shai with 31. Canada rolls 189. They'll face Serbia in the semifinals. The U.S. and Germany meet in the other semi. Canada made it to the quarterfinals in what could be the biggest win in the history of the program over top-ranked Spain. Gilgeous-Alexander over to Dylan Brooks for three. He was perfect from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander, incredible, massive SGA with 36 points. Canada rallies to win 88-86 to clinch a spot in next year's Olympics. Well, he's never going to tear it up on the base pass, but Alejandro Kirk has helped his Blue Jays in many other ways. He's in sync with the pitching staff, and he's been known to come through with some clutch hits like this one. A bases-clearing shot down the line at Coors Field last weekend. Broke a 5-5 tie, paced the Jays to a badly needed victory over the Rockies. They took the series. Jays in Oakland. Manager John Schneider going with his gut, brings in Santiago Espinal to pinch hit in the 10th. Espinal delivers, shot to the corner, RBI double in the 3-run 10th as the Jays take it 6-5. Next game, the Jays blow open a scoreless game in the 7th. George Springer bangs one up the middle, scores a pair. Chris Bassett was terrific. The Jays trail the A's 7-1. They move into the wild card spot. The Argos are clearly impressed with the work of Chad Kelly. They've given their rising star quarterback a 3-year contract worth $1.865 million, making him the highest paid player in the CFL. In his first season as a starter, Kelly has absolutely lit it up, leading the Boatmen to a Grey Cup win and the best record in the league. The 29-year-old Buffalo native, nephew of Bills great Jim Kelly, has completed 70% of his passes for over 2,600 passing yards and 18 touchdowns. It's a deal that really fits for GM Pinball Clemens and for Kelly.
I wanted to do this because I want everybody to know that I'm committed to making this team better, to producing for Toronto. I love it here. I want to spend the next 50 years here, and this is my home now, and I look forward to a lot of great memories to come, and I just want to show that I'm committed to being here.
It started with our head coach Ryan Didwitty, and then the quality of person he is dictated the quality of guys he had around him. Our coaching, our entire coaching staff are guys that you not only could learn a lot from, but you want to hang out with, and so he built that base, and now as we look at it, right, our star quarterback is the same kind of guy. And so it is our hope that, not only is he going to be here, but he's also going to attract those same kinds of people to come here and to play with our team.
Yeah, and who wouldn't want to play for pinball? Kelly's Argos facing the rival Ticats in the annual Labor Day tilt in Hamilton. Argos rolling early. Kelly with time puts up a lovely ball for DeVaris Daniels. This is a 30-yard touchdown. Kelly also ran for a score, his 7th rushing TD of the season. Argos bury the Cats 41-28. They're 9-1. Hamilton falls to 4-7. Out west, Elks and Stampeders on a chilly day in Calgary. Visitors getting tricky. Trey Ford gives to Kyrie Moore. Moore's going to throw it up to Stephen Dunbar for the score. Homeside rallies late, though, down by 15. Jake Mayer gives to Dedrick Mills. Mills fights his way in for the score as the Stamps rally to win at 35-31. A packed house in Regina. Rough Riders facing the West leading Blue Bombers. They needed overtime. Jake Dolegala hits Jamal Morrow over the middle. Morrow takes it in down to the 1-yard line. Riders would score. Dolegala then finds Shane Bain Jr. for a 2-point conversion. Huge because the Bombers scored and missed the 2-pointer. As the Riders pull it out 34-32. Great game. Lions and Alouettes in Montreal. A couple of second-place clubs. Vernon Adams Jr. sees the rush coming, but he gets it away. This is a perfectly placed ball for Alexander Hollins. Everything was going swimmingly for Hollins, who had a pair of TD catches. The Lions dropped the Owls 35-24. They're 7-4. Well, the Ottawa franchise has officially signed the first three players in the Professional Women's Hockey League. Forwards Emily Clark and Brianne Jenner are locked in, as is goaltender Emrance Mashmeyer, all for 3 years. All three are Olympians with 4 gold medals between them. And we have word that the Toronto franchise will announce the signing of Sarah Nurse, Blair Turnbull, and Renata Fast. Some serious talent in the league. Sarah was a guest on this show. Huge night of harness racing at Mohawk featuring the $615,000 Canadian Pacing Derby. By the Missile went off as a solid favorite, driven by Yannick Gingras. He had the lead heading home, but Tattoo Artist would make a late charge with Louis-Philippe Roy in the buggy. Let's get the call of the finish.
Upon now, Alleywag Hanover's got nowhere to go, but here comes Tattoo Artist, and Tattoo Artist is charging on the outside. By the Missile digs in. Tattoo Artist, they duel down to the wire. Tattoo Artist, second last year. This year he wins the Derby. 147-4.
All right, Tattoo Artist, who finished second to the great Bulldog Hanover last year, gets it done this time around, upping his career earnings to $2.8 million. While wins his first Canadian Pacing type Derby title. Trainer Ian Moore gets his second.
I wouldn't say that I was 100% confident, but I like my chance as much as the one of Yannick and even James' horses and Alleywag. They're all great horses, and you don't see them winning every week all year long. You know, some of them's going to get the win once in a while, and some other ones come back the next week. So, like I said, it was almost a toss among a bunch of horses there.
Scientists will tell you the horses aren't too smart, maybe, but I disagree with that because I've been around horses for quite a while, and some horses are very smart, and a lot of the good horses are smart, and they know the people that are with them and the people that look after them. And Chris Ryder's done a fantastic job with them as well in the U.S. He's done very well down there, obviously, to make the amount of money that he's made. And this is another big win for him, and what will probably be his final year of racing, and hopefully he'll go stand stud somewhere, and maybe we'll have some of his babies to train some year.
All right, the other big race, the Maple Leaf Trot. Academic had the lead the entire trip, but as they hit the stretch, Al Raja won. The favorite made an impressive move, record effort, and let's get the call.
Al Raja won. Between horses is Logan Park. It's Academic, Venerate. Al Raja won. Al Raja one's coming on the outside, but it's Academic still has the lead. It's Academic. Al Raja won on the outside. Al Raja won. 2 words for you. He's back. Al Raja won wins the Maple Leaf Trot. Second, it's Academic. Third goes to Rattle My Cage. 150-2. Track Stakes Canadian record.
Yes, a record performance. Dexter Dunn drove Al Raja one, who hadn't raced in a year. Aki Sponstad, the winning trainer. Track record time of 150-2. It's Academic was second. Dunn was impressed by his horse.
You know, I fell in love with him last year when I drove him, sat behind him, and he did amazing things. And obviously, you know, injury played its part with him. But you know, training effort, a year off, come back in a Maple Leaf Trot and win like that, and I think seriously his track record and the way he did it too. He's just, you know, Aki and Sarah and the horse deserve all the credit because it was an amazing effort.
Some excellent news from the annual Premier Yearling Sales in Woodbine last week. The foals of Ontario's Racing Mares Purchase Program exceeded expectations. 6 foals were sold for an average of over $27,000 each. On the high end, Gary Barber, who won the King's Plate with Paramount Prince, purchased Hip 43, the son of War of Will, out of the Pulpit Mare Cost, went for $60,000. A great pro wrestling show at Battle Arts in Mississauga. In the main event, Japanese legend Yuki Fukushima showed off that tremendous veteran savvy against Matt Black, a submission match. And Fukushima, the multiple-time champion, was able to get a tap out for Black. Great show, great club. All right, now it's time for our shot of the week. Dan O'Toole from Sleepy.
God damn it.
4!
Dan O'Toole, the bar 317th here at Sleepy Hollow.
Nice shot.
A good looking ball.
Right on the dance.
He is putting for.
It just rolled on the French, but you're good. I'll take it. Good one, yep.
God damn it.
4! The shot of the week is brought to you by Sleepy Hollow Country Club. 60 years of tradition, providing a challenging and enjoyable golf experience just minutes from Toronto.